The NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions, who narrowly escaped losing their titles last week, will be taking on Ricky Shane and Sean O'Sullivan. And our main event tonight, War Machine against Frank the Tank Parker. Dr. Roger Hamm, a MSW, made his triumphant return to NWA Mountain State in Pineville several weeks ago. The crowd doesn't really like Dr. Hamm, but he does know how to take some shortcuts, and he is a very wily veteran. And Devin Davis will have his work cut out for him. Quick boot, and right away, Dr. Hamm being the aggressor, which is a change in tactics. You usually see Dr. Hamm taking a lot quicker or a lot slower before getting physically involved in the matchup. But right away, Dr. Hamm in control, going for the scoop slam. Instead, no, go to a backbreaker. Dr. Hamm in control of this matchup. Knee lift to the stomach. And now to the face. Devin Davis is reeling early on in this matchup. Sends him across. Nice reversal by Devin Davis, able to get on the top rope and deliver a kick to the face. Now sunset flip, 1, 2. And Dr. Hamm able to escape. Drop kick. And quickly, Dr. Roger Hamm reverts to the man that we know and love. Ducking out, bailing out as quick as he can.
This is ridiculous.
After the tides have been turned. The smile is gone from Dr. Roger Hamm as the tides have turned. Devin Davis is going to chase him around the ring now. Devin Davis grabs him around the head. Big punch to the side of the head. Devin Davis is starting to roll again. Where's he going now? Right in front of the kids, and a big European uppercut. Just brute force sending Roger Hamm back into the ring. That may be a rookie mistake, taking too much time to chat with the fans before getting back in to take care of business. And you see the end result, Dr. Hamm back on top. Stiff punch to the stomach in the corner. Bubba Kyle begging for a clean break and to get out of the corner. Cheap tactic used by Dr. Hamm. And again, using the ropes and the entire 5 count granted by referee Bubba Kyle. Stiff slap to the chest. Whip across, and again, Devin Davis able to block it with a boot to the face. But Dr. Hamm had that scouted, remembering from the times past earlier in this matchup, able to duck out of the sunset flip. Devin Davis working back to a vertical base. Dr. Hamm with the neck breaker. That could be it. Going 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Dr. Hamm picking up the victory, pinning Devin Davis. Good matchup and a good learning experience for Devin Davis. But a cheap shot after the match, Dr. Hamm kicking the man while he's down. But Dr. Roger Hamm picks up the victory.
I'm sick and tired of you, Diablo. The only way that you can beat the god of the rednecks is either pulling my tights or putting something up your mask and hit me with and knocking me out cold. Well, I guarantee you that is the last time. The last time, because that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I guarantee you that from now on, Michael Cook will beat you from pillar to post. And that's all I've got to say about that.
And Jason Kincaid, you want to come into the NWA Mountain State and you want to make a name for yourself by trying to take out the television champion. Well, Diablo Jr., Jason Kincaid, I got a little something for you. Me and Mike Cook, we're coming after you. We're going to get you.
On Michael Cook last week. They'll be taking on the NWA Mountain State Television Champion Kris King and his tag team partner Michael Cook here tonight. This will be a rematch from last week. Let's see if Cook and King can answer for last week's loss. Michael Cook and Kris King ran to the ring and ran right into a beatdown. Nice opening. Good job by Kris King and Michael Cook. Michael Cook didn't quite get enough momentum. Now he finally gets Diablo Jr. and sends him out to the floor. Good teamwork by King and Cook to get their opponents both on the outside of the ring. Baseball slide and a plancha. Fight will go on outside, and let's see if we can get some order restored. Kris King dominating now on Jason Kincaid. Sends him out to the floor again. Some more high flying, no! Scoots him under the ring apron, and then a drop kick from Diablo Jr. And a boot to the side of the head. Good job by Kincaid to duck out and protect himself from a baseball slide. And then the cover, 1-2, and a kick out. Last week we saw nothing but technical wrestling by these two tag teams. This week's been just a contrast in styles, a lot of high flying, a lot of big moves. And right there, Michael Cook saves the victory, or pulls the loss from the jaws, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. In any event, the action continues. Kris King is still in the ring, desperately needs a tag. Kris King and Diablo Jr. are in the middle of the ring. Diablo Jr. on top, straining that neck, working on the neck muscles and the shoulder muscles. And then a big fist right to the chest. Diablo Jr. with the advantage now on the NWA Mountain State Television Champion. Takes him into the corner. That's no man's land. A 2-on-1 attack, and referee Flash diverting his attention to Michael Cook. And that's going to allow the double team action to continue. A double choke in the corner. Flash will admonish Jason Kincaid. Kris King crawling, trying to get to his corner and get out of that dangerous territory. Sends him across. Kris King coming back. And a spinning heel kick. Down goes King. One. And Michael Cook again saving the day. There's some physicality between Kincaid and Cook. And no tag was made, but Flash had his back turned. Right now, Kris King getting choked. The life choked out of him by Diablo Jr. Big elbow. Does not hit the leg, and Kris King is able to kick out at 2. Just inches away, but Diablo Jr. able to prevent the tag from being made. And again, Flash has his back turned to the action. The double team going on in the far corner. Michael Cook desperately trying to get over to his partner. Down for a 1, a 2, and a kick out. Kris King just barely able to get that shoulder off the mat. Kincaid and Diablo Jr. have used the diverted attention of referee Flash to be able to dominate much of this matchup on Kris King. Good work there. I have no idea what that is called, but it looks painful.
No. No. Says no.
We'll call that the Kincaid pretzel. Kris King desperate to get out of this maneuver. It looks painful. And of course, his energy has got to be on E right now, as he's been in for much of his contest. Oh, quick roll up, let's see. 1, 2, and a kick out. Diablo Jr. tags himself into this matchup, able to prevent Kris King from tagging in his partner, Michael Cook, desperate to get in on this matchup and help save the day for his tag team. One exciting way to kick off the month of May right here. Tag team action. The crowd is deeply involved in this matchup. Desperate to see Michael Cook, the god of rednecks, check into this matchup. Kris King, couple elbows, comes off the ropes, ducks one, now sunset flip, going for the pin, 2, and Diablo Jr. is able to kick out. Kris King got some light, but a clothesline will null and void that attempt. 2, and a kick out by Kris King. Diablo Jr. begging, saying that that was Trace, but it was only Dose. Ooh, and a stiff kick right to the stomach. And a choke on the ropes, another cheap maneuver. Referee Flash being very generous with that 5 count on the ropes there. And a kick to the back of the noggin. Kris King is on the ropes literally and figuratively. He's about done in this matchup. Maybe not. Kris King fires back. Kris King still has some life in him. If he can just get the 10 feet across the ring and tagging his fresh partner, Michael Cook. Kris King trying to build some momentum. Instead, Kincaid, Russian leg sweep. Going right back to the Kincaid pretzel. Michael Cook desperate. He's got to get in this matchup. Kris King can't take much more of this. We've seen 2nd, 3rd, and 4th wins come from Kris King, the TV champion who's earned that belt. Only the 2nd champion to hold the NWA Mountain State Television title. Big European uppercut. And a return uppercut from Jason Kincaid. Big boot to the face. A drop kick. Both men are down. Kincaid's up to a vertical base, but very weak. Kincaid, nice maneuver. Good strategy, rolling, grabbing the foot, tagging in your partner. In comes Diablo Jr. Diablo Jr. working on the head and neck of Kris King. Referee checks to see if Kris King's ready to give up, but we all know Kris King will never give up. Diablo Jr. using what little size he has to keep Kris King down on the mat. The god of rednecks begging for a tag. Kris King back in no man's land. Michael Cook gonna try to sneak his way in. But the referee cuts him off at the pass. Double team maneuver. This match has gone on for quite some time, and Kris King has taken quite a beating. The fact that he has the ability to get back to his feet is just incredible. Kris King back down. Kincaid having his way with the television champion. Kincaid going to high-risk territory here. Oh my goodness! Kincaid missed. Kris King has got a tag. Kincaid missed. Tags are made. Michael Cook is in. Michael Cook is running. He's running wild all over these two. Big power slam. Kincaid's able to cut off Cook. Cook standing across the rope with duck. Big move by Cook. Cook with insecurity. Let's see, one. Diablo Jr. able to break up the 1 count. Flash a little bit slow getting there. It's turned into an old-fashioned melee. All 4 wrestlers in the ring. Kincaid jumps through the middle ropes. High-risk move does not pay off. Michael Cook with the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Michael Cook and Kris King pull off the victory. Kris King was there with a super kick, but it wasn't needed as Michael Cook was able to pull Diablo Jr. over and get the pinfall. And welcome back, fans. I'm Buddy Love here at the broadcast table as we continue this fun, action-packed filled hour with Johnny Blast, multiple-time champion here in Mountain State Wrestling and NWA Mountain State. He'll be taking on a very talented, wily veteran in Worm, Tony the Worm Richardson. Be interesting to see how this matchup plays. 2 veterans. And you gotta believe that after the cheap loss that Worm took last week on this program, Worm is out to prove himself here tonight. Of course, last week, Johnny Blast dropped to Devin Davis. So both of these veterans have something to prove here today, after dropping in that ring last week. Tony Richardson coming to us from Abingdon, Virginia. Johnny Blast from Roswell, New Mexico. Looks like someone fell off a spaceship. Oh, I can say that. So this is going to be a good matchup. 2 ring veterans, both who dropped last week on this very same program. We have a little something to prove, possibly, to these fans here in Princeton. Referee of this matchup is the youngest referee in NWA history, Brian Bubba Kyle.
Get him off of me! Back him up!
Johnny Bless taking the easy way out, grabbing the ropes.
Punch me in the mouth.
And of course, Johnny Blast. I don't know if he's a fan of cheese, but he sure likes to whine. Worm quickly working on Johnny Blast's arm, a reversal. Now to the side headlock. Worm will take the shoulder tackle. Quickly, Worm back up to his feet. Not very happy with the lack of respect shown by Johnny Blast in this matchup. Not a whole lot of action so far as both veterans trying to get a feel for each other. Into the collar, elbow tie-up. Boot to the gut. And then an elbow to the back of the head and the neck. Worm will eat some turnbuckle courtesy of Johnny Blast. Johnny Blast ignoring the admonishment of referee Bubba Kyle. Not getting out of the corner. But Worm able to reverse it with the big back elbow. The cover, two, and a kick out by Johnny Blast. Worm now with the advantage. Going to stretch the neck and work on the shoulders of Johnny Blast. Blast going to move, get to his feet. The elbow to the midsection. And a rake of the eyes, thumbs to the eye. Worm will reverse it. Into the sleeper. You don't see this much anymore. And Johnny Blast, I don't think, was expecting it to come out in this matchup. The Blast does one thing he can. He falls onto the ropes and gets the break. As you know, Tony Richmond is a police officer, so he abides by the rules as best as possible. Right back to the sleeper. Bubba Kyle checks, makes sure it's not a choke. And that just sucks the life and energy out of the person. But a low blow there. And Johnny Blast is able to divert the attention of Bubba Kyle. A low blow, rolls him up, grabs the tights. There's about 4 or 5 rules broken on that exchange, and Johnny Blast picks up the victory. Bubba Kyle out of position, did not see the tights getting.
Once again, the War Machine was here to wrestle Frank Parker for my title, and he doesn't show up. He's not in the building. So they give me Ricky Shane. Ricky Shane? You call yourself raw talent, I call yourself no talent. Punk, you picked the wrong time, the wrong place. Because I'm mad. I'm mad because I didn't get a shot at my title and Frank Parker. So, Ricky Shane, tonight I am going to take it out on you. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to squash you. And just think that it's Frank Parker instead of you, Ricky Shane. You picked the wrong night. You're going down, and you're going down hard.
Color coordinating for Christmas, Sean O'Sullivan and Raw Talon Ricky Shane are ready to do battle against the Bunkhouse boys.
From Waco, Texas, the NWA Mountain State Tag Team Champions, the Bunkhouse boys. All the way from Raleigh, North Carolina, put your hands together for Ricky. His partner from Dublin, Ohio, Sean O'Sullivan.
This is going to be a good matchup to see if the enthusiasm and energy of the younger team of Ricky Shane and Sean O'Sullivan can overcome the size and experience advantage that the tag team champion Bunkhouse boys carry in their corner. Rock, paper, scissors between the Bandit and Big Willie Blackheart to determine who will start this matchup. Dynamite Derek Billings and Billy Litt were within inches. Actually, they had won the tag team belts last week, but a controversial restart of the match last week allowed the Bunkhouse boys to sneak and win that title right back. Starting the action, a collar elbow tie-up, and the Bandit will shove off Ricky Shane. Ricky Shane trying to build some energy from the crowd. Terrific crowd here in Princeton, West Virginia, for our show here on the 5th of May, the first weekend in May. Collar elbow tie-up. Invite all of our fans to visit us on MountainStateWrestling.com. Also find us on MySpace. As the tag is made, in comes Sean O'Sullivan. A tie-up. And then they'll shove off. Big Willie Blackheart is tagged in this matchup. I'm not really a small man myself, but I'd say it's fair to say Big Willie Blackheart outweighs the entire tag team of Ricky Shane and Sean O'Sullivan. Lock up and another shove-off. Getting slow into the action here. The crowd is anxious. They're getting restless here. Another tie-up. Big Willie will send Sean O'Sullivan around. A stalemate on the shoulder tackles. That's just rookie inexperience right there. Unable to do anything, Ricky Shane is tagged back in. Come off the ropes, go for a shoulder tackle. He staggers. And you're not going to knock Big Willie Blackheart down like that. Blackheart able to block whatever Ricky Shane thought he could do with the big man. Ricky Shane able to somewhat block the scoop slam. Big Willie Blackheart drops him like a big bag of sand. And there's a good move by the rookie. Working on a body part, chopping the tree down at the base. But inexperience shows as he's too close to his corner. Ricky Shane has got to find a way to get Big Willie Blackheart out of that corner. His tag team partner is just too close. If Big Willie gets in too much trouble, he can just tag right in. Good job, Ricky Shane actually dragging out the body of Big Willie Blackheart further into the middle of the ring. Sean O'Sullivan goes right back to work on the very same leg. Big Willie Blackheart writhing in pain, grabbing a hold of anything he finds, and that, unfortunately for Bubba Kyle, is our referee. Or no, that's not Bubba. That's Flash. So my apologies to Bubba Kyle. Tag is made. In comes Ricky Shane. Ricky Shane drops the elbow on that same leg. And these two young guys, Ricky Shane, Sean O'Sullivan, doing a good job of bringing the big man out further away from his tag team partner. The crowd wanting him to break the leg of Big Willie Blackheart. The Bandit reaching in, trying to break the hold on his partner. Doing just enough to allow Big Willie to roll closer to his own corner. The tag is made and in comes the Bandit. Actually, I looked away for just a second, much as referee Flash has done most of the evening. And the Bandit now in control, dominating, basically dominating Ricky Shane. But Sean O'Sullivan's in the middle of the ring, dominating Big Willie Blackheart. Sean O'Sullivan, a little indecision now, goes right back to the leg. The Bandit comes back into the ring. And now Flash will send Sean O'Sullivan back to his corner. Ricky Shane trying to work his way back to his feet and back into the ring. The Bandit now in control of this matchup. Misses a clothesline. Ricky Shane flying clothesline. He just runs out of gas. He can't make the cover. Sean O'Sullivan waiting on the apron for a tag. Tag team titles are on the line. The Bandit gets up to his feet first. The Bandit setting up for a big suplex. Blocked by Ricky Shane. Blocked again by Ricky Shane. And Ricky Shane will reverse it. 1, 2, and a kick out by the Bandit. Tag is made, in comes Sean O'Sullivan. Big punch to the side of the head. All over the Bandit. But the Bandit blocks him, cuts him off at the pass. Sean O'Sullivan sent to the floor. Ricky Shane in. Big slam. This could be it. 2, 3, and that's it. Your winners and still tag team champions, the Bunkhouse Boys.
War Machine. You know, it's good to see that some things never change. I wish that I could say it was good to see you back in NWA Mountain State. But to be honest with you, I thought I got rid of you once and for all back in December when I took your precious title from you. Well, now the NWA Mountain State title belongs to me, yours truly, Frank Parker. There's nothing you can do about it, War Machine. You tried last week to sabotage my car, whatever. I don't know what in the world happened, but I almost didn't make it. But I did make it barely enough time to get my hands on you. Tonight, War Machine, you get your shot at my NWA Mountain State heavyweight title. Bring that snake-loving freak with you, because tonight you're going to need all the help you can get, because this is staying with me.
Jerry Booth, as we're now here at our main event of the afternoon. Thanks for having us on this Saturday at Fox, West Virginia. Be sure to join us every Saturday right here on this very same Fox, West Virginia channel, as we'll bring you some of the best wrestling you will see on the East Coast, NWA Mountain State. There's one of the best, a veteran, one of the best in the business. That is the War Machine, the original War Machine, the only War Machine. Former NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion, former SWF champion, has held many belts in many companies in many states. He's vying for the title he lost in this building several months ago to the man that beat him several months ago. Here he is, Frank the Tank Parker, NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion. These two guys have each taken turns jumping each other from behind. And it's now go time for the NWA Mountain State Championship. And just like that, we're ready to roll. These guys hate each other. These guys absolutely do not like each other. They're both experienced veterans. Frank the Tank Parker, the first student. Oh, and a big drop kick. You don't see big men get up like that for a drop kick. Frank Parker is one of the best in the business today. 3-time member of the PWI Top 500, released every summer. Getting as high as the lower 200s in the world, not just in the United States, but he's a top 500 best professional wrestlers in the world the last 3 years. And he shows up by hanging on to the goal. Frank Parker and the War Machine going at it. These guys hate each other. Take the belts away, they still hate each other, but the belt just adds it that much more. And a rake to the eyes, Bubba Kyle. Admonishing War Machine. These guys have had belts in many companies and beat each other for a lot of years. So they're going right back to work on each other. Frank Parker working on the arm again. NWA Mountain State has a lot of young guys coming up through the ranks, paying their dues, earning their keep. A lot of them should be sitting back there watching this matchup and learning from guys like Frank Parker. And a rake to the eyes, a shortcut there by the War Machine. And a big scoop slam, War Machine off the ropes. Drops the big elbow, misses. Parker rolled out of the way. Frank Parker gonna go right back to work on the arm. Frank Parker, of course, well known for being the first student of the legend, Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man, and Boogie's wrestling camp down in Shawsville, not far from the hometown of Christiansburg, Virginia. War Machine from the underground with Lady Viper ringside. And that's the X factor that Frank Parker's got to keep in the back of his mind. He's got to watch out for where Lady Viper is at all times. Parker working on that arm again. We're back. War Machine in the corner. Delivers a big boot, big leg to the gut. Sends him across the ring, into the corner. Parker comes and runs right into a boot. Swinging neck breaker, and down goes Parker. War Machine slow to get up as well, as this matchup is starting to take a toll on the seasoned veteran. War Machine slow to make the cover, does not hook the leg. Frank Parker able to kick out. War Machine trying to choke out Frank Parker, but Brian Bubba Kyle gave him the 4, and War Machine broke before getting disqualified. And in a championship match, you got to believe Bubba Kyle is going to let things go as much as possible, because you don't want an official, a referee, to make a decision in a championship match, whether it's a NCAA tournament game or whether it's here in a wrestling match. You don't want the referee to make the deciding decision. But right there is the X Factor we talked about. Lady Viper with a cheap shot on the NWA heavyweight champion, Frank the Tank Parker. Having a second person at ringside, getting involved in the matchup is nothing but an advantage. And War Machine really doesn't need an advantage because he's good enough to win this on his own, even when he's facing a veteran like Frank Parker. Right now, War Machine has the advantage. Stomp in the back of the neck and the head of Frank the Tank Parker. Going for the cover. War Machine's now going to start to wear down Parker. Plants the knee firmly in the back between the shoulder blades. Parker is not going to give up out of this maneuver. Trying to feed off some of the energy from the crowd. Frank Parker trying to build up and get back to his feet. Let's see as he rolls. He gets one foot down, second foot, elbow, another elbow. Now Parker's gonna come off the ropes, runs right into a back elbow from the War Machine. War Machine with the cover. War Machine tried to use the ropes as leverage, but Parker was still able to kick out. Frank Parker still got gas in the tank. Frank Parker in the corner getting beat down by War Machine. Whipped across the ring. War Machine eats some elbow. And a big double clothesline. Both men are down. Both men are down. Frank Parker working back to do a vertical base, as is War Machine. War Machine's up. Parker delivers the first blow. The second blow. Working. He's got War Machine in the corner. Now he's going to send him across the ring into the corner. And again into the corner. Go for the big slam. Down. Parker with the cover. Does not hook the leg. 2. And almost. Perhaps if he'd hooked the leg, maybe it'll be over. The War Machine still has life left in him. The War Machine with a new look the last couple weeks did get a major haircut. There he goes for it, setting up possibly for the choke slam. Frank Parker finding his way out of it. He's gonna go off the ropes. Wait a second, Lady Viper grabbed his boot. Here we go, roll up 1, 2, 3, and Frank Parker wins. Frank Parker successfully defends his title despite the interference of Lady Viper ringside.
The title's going
Frank the
nowhere.
Tank Parker is able to pick up the victory and retain his NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Championship. War Machine's not happy at all about this. So Frank Parker retains, and right now Lady Viper and War Machine having words in the ring. Not happy with the results of this matchup. But Frank the Tank Parker, despite having the odds stacked against him, with Lady Viper getting involved at a couple of junctures, retains the title, and that is the end of our show. And what an exciting hour we just had, fans. We thank you for tuning in every week. Visit us on mountainstatewrestling.com. Also find us on myspace.com. Frank the Tank Parker retains his title. The Bunkhouse boys retain their tag team titles. Just an outstanding week, and there's more to come next week right here on Fox, West Virginia, 12 high noon coming at you. NWA Mountain State Wrestling next week. We'll see you then.